Yo, hold on for 1 second, please. Let me handle some business here. Then we're gonna get this going. All right, yeah, we in this piece. We in this piece. I want to thank oh, Sheila, this is how you feel. Thanks for coming. We here. Thanks. Real Facts TV. Always in the building. Just being Jazzy. I ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Big Duke. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. We gotta oh, that look good. Oh, thank you. Facebook user. Who was that? Well, um tonight it's gonna be a self live. This ain't gonna be no panel discussion. The title is Men and Women Stop the Cyber Suck Off. Again, The title is "Men and Women Stop the Cyber Suck Off." Going in tonight. You see, let me read this first. We're gonna give at least about about another minute or two. Then we get it and everything. Shout out to everybody. Shout out, yo, what's up, Charles Ray? You finally made it here. Let me read this first here. Anno Tuna, thank you so much. Anno Tuna, the ones who's new, please sub. Let me read this out. Come enjoy a real conversation with the underrated one. Us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves. Genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Word. Remember that. We all we got. Let me take this off here. And again, welcome to my channel. You see it, the underrated darkness. The best, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. That's what I am. My work speak for itself. And I back it up. I'm thorough away. Again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. And the title is Men and Women Stop the Cyber Sucking Off. I'm going in tonight, as the number one grinder do. I always go in. And you see in the screen, if you want to donate, there goes my Cash App, $ capital JT 53000. Also, you see the PayPal, paypal.me// on cash capital JT 530 let me see, paypal.me cap / on cash JT Black 53. All right. Now, the thing about this tonight, that why this is I thought about it. I was on Shango the Eternal, and we was talking about we was building me. It was Shango the Eternal. Shout out to him, and also shout out to brother James Kells, and shout out to him. And I was on there, and I was like thinking, and I was thinking about really doing this for a minute. And brother Shango and brother James was telling me, yo, on the radio, you should do it. GRINDA, you should do it. And so they was like kind of like spearheaded me more to do this. And so I was saying about this last night on the brother Shango's platform. And he said, oh, you should do it. So this was manifested for a minute. It just came in fruition last night. Meezy E, shalom to you. Now, this ain't gonna be no discrimination. I don't want to hear you into your feelings. Because whatever I said, when I'm saying, I'm telling the truth. And again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Dark. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Darks. Y'all truly the number one grinder. Well, as we see in these outside the spaces and inside the spaces, there's a lot of people being on wrong teams. They are caping. No, let me tell you, they are sucking off of others. You even got some men in these spaces be around some black women that are toxic. There are some black women be around black men that are also toxic too. And what are they doing? They are like people like me and you. They are causing destruction on the ones that is practicing righteousness. And I'm going to go with different factors in a few minutes, so I want you to bear with me. I'm not going to be on all that time tonight because I'm not. So you see desperation. You see cunningness. You see anger. You see vicious cycles all in one. You see some people talk about pro-black. You see some people, oh, I'm a real one. Now, there are some issues that is happening within the space. But the sad thing about it, they just want to talk about one sector of the conversation. They don't want this to be in a broader conversation. I give you a case in point. There are some sisters saying that there are domestic violence within the brothers that do. That is very true. But also, there are domestic violence on men too. See, this is what I'm trying to say. See, they want to talk about one face of it, but they don't want to talk about both faces. And I call that you are a cyber suck off. You really is, and you know that is going on, but you will refuse to talk about it. You is a suck off. You don't stand for nothing. You will drink anything and suck on anything to make yourself happy and somebody else happy. See, when you have a taste of something, that's when you decide what you want to drink. But see, these cyber sucks off. They go by one side of the book, but the other side they refuse to talk about. And they want to run on one side, one side, one side. Just as we see some brothers and sisters, how they promote, how they get on these panels, how they keep on pushing this viewpoint as often they can. I give you case in point. I even said it on the Shango, on my brother Shango's channel, and James Kels was on there too. You can go check it out. I was taking care of some business sometime last week. So I came back home like 11 o'clock that morning. It was like 3 hours, like a trap. Turn on the thing. They were still talking about the same women, same 5 women, 4 or 5 women. All right, cool. I don't know why, but then I was going like I usually do shopping like every other Saturday, but I said I was gonna be tired. And where food lines at where I'm at, they're gonna do construction on those streets. So I know it's gonna be a hard time. So I said, let me get up at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go do some food shopping. So I did some food shopping. Now I understand the time, a little before 8 o'clock. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. So that's food shopping. I took the bus there, take the cab back. That was like 4 to 6. So I got home a little after 6 o'clock. Right? They were still talking about the same women. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Y'all can hear me, press 1, please. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Let me see some more ones, please, before I continue. Let me see some more ones, please, family. Could you hear me? Okay, cool. All right, thank you. So I went back out just after 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock to 7:30 because I believe I took the bus in and I took the cab back. So I was picking up some things. Then from 6 o'clock to 7:30, I came back. They still talk about the same 5 women, 4 or 5 women. Now from little before 8 o'clock, when I left here, this house, they not like I tell you, between when I came back 11 and then to 4, stay to 4, that I was still telling, they still talk about the same women. Left out again, come back 7:30, talk about the same women. Where is the balance? Where's the dollar to find solutions? These are cyber suck-offs. So I was gonna go live, but I tell you what, this is go live. I don't want to deal with this, So we have to understand that we got to be very careful to which ones that we want to get on a panel with and be in the chat with. See, I'm like this. If you have a personal endeavor of a certain opposite of sex, you need to ask that question. Am I going to build within myself and help to have a healthy heterosexual relationship? And I'm talking about man or woman. Because we're going to talk about balance tonight. Because if not, they're going to keep on pushing this rhetoric at you. And they are confusing people. They are deluding their mindset to make sure that whatever they say is correct. But no matter what we're saying, like the old people said, there's always 2 sides of every story. When I'm talking about the outside these spaces and inside the spaces. So these cyber suck-offs, what they do, they like to change it up. They like to throw a glimpse of, well, I'm not really. I give you case in point. Last year, I was listening to this woman, content creator. So she was talking about, molestation. So I put in the chat, you right about that. But also, you got to talk about women molestation against young boys. That is views that is not being mentioned. No, it don't happen. Yes, it does happen. See, want you to understand what I'm saying. What I'm doing, I'm bringing balance to the conversation. And you know what I got pushback on? But these are the same ones they want you to be credible. And some of the women that are content creators, you got to be careful now. You got to see for what it is. Just as of these sex trafficking is headed by women. We already know men is doing it. But what I'm saying tonight, and what I'm going to talk about different examples, is all about equal. Because these cyber, but in a contrast, These cyber suck-offs do not want you to think even. They do not want you to tap in the humanity of evenness. Just as one time it was brothers would say, I do not like black women. I don't love black women. Black women do not love black men. And I say there are some black women do love black men, but you don't hear about it because you don't put yourself out there. And it goes vice versa for black women too. I got pushed back on that. This is like 2 years ago. See, we have to understand these cyber suck-offs, majority of them, they not in touch with reality. Let me say it again. These cyber suck-offs, they are not in touch of reality. Because see, when you in touch with reality, you don't worry about certain things what's going on. And I'm talking about, when I'm talking about cyber suck-offs, I'm talking about outside too. You just cannot rely on the media to run your life. You gotta understand. Also, these cyber suck-offs, they want to create a cult around them. Like I did a series, YouTube cult leaders and followers. You need to look that up and check it out. Because I'm going to tap in a little bit of that. But you would get to the picture. So these cyber suck-offs, they go in the back chat and they want to see, are you going to stay on their viewpoints? Even though you have another viewpoint that you could bring to the table to even up the council or conversation. But they want to keep you combative because they feel their lifestyle of their life counts. And I would say no. What you do in your life, you be accountable in your life, but first you got to get thanks to God. But you got to be accountable of your life. Now, if you learn from your experience and you become positive, yes. But at the same time, you should never, never, never say that what I'm going through, that's how it is. Because in life, you can always learn from anybody. But whatever positive, you keep it within yourself. You keep on pushing. So that means when I'm out talking about authentic listening, that means authentic listening come into the picture. Because these cyber suck-offs, they don't want you to have authentic listening. And they do not want you to speak the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts, right? But when you get the truth, you become better at it, right? Not them cyber suck-offs. They want to keep your mouth shut. They want to close your authentic listening. So what happened was they go chat to chat, panel to panel, spreading this rhetoric. Now, let me put this out there. I'm not saying there are some brothers and some sisters may value points. Not saying that at all. But us as content creators, we have to understand that we have an obligation to tell the truth, but make sure that the conversation be even as possible. Sometimes we got to take our personal feelings out of it and to understand how that person, no matter if it's good or bad, but to understand. But you do have a choice. If a person is bad and they keep on pushing it, pushing it, yeah, drop him or her. But us as a people, throughout humanity, but especially us as a people, we could talk all of it. The black woman has suffered and the black man has suffered. And we have to understand there are serious things that happen among us has to be addressed. We gotta stop being cyber suck-offs. You just cannot say whatever happened to you and you bringing your piece up to inspire others. Oh no, you lying. It doesn't happen to you. You can't do that. Can I have your cake, eat it too? That is a cyber suck off mindset. That is a selfish mindset that we have to stop. Then you got some think they know it all, trying to tell you these relationship coaches or the cultural coaches, that whatever you call it, trying to tell you how you live your life. That whatever you doing, it's not the right thing. But what about your life? You put out this work, what you saying, but you're not applying it within yourself. Cyber suck off. They suck off one another. Like a baby sucking on a bottle. At least the baby knows what he or she tastes, right? Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. I stand by that. My work speaks for itself, and I stand by that. Welcome. The title tonight is Men and Women Stop the Cyber Suck Off. Let's continue. Thanks for everybody for showing up. Please share this out to all your social media. Hit the like button. Anybody that is new, please sub to me. That'd be greatly appreciated. And then I know you usually used to hit the icon, used to avatar. Usually, they push you through. But put the comment on one of my one of my lives or video, and I promise I'll sub back to you. And this and what you see on there, if you could donate, that'd be greatly appreciated. Now let's go on. Now you got these cyber suck offs play on other people' misery. Let me say it again. There are cyber suck offs outside the space and inside the space play on other people's misery of their vulnerability. That these people want to need help. That's not right. That's not right. Because what you could do, you could put them in a certain mindset that they don't care no more and they can end their life. Sometimes they just want to hear that you care for that moment. Not keep on knocking them, knocking them, knocking them, knocking them, knocking them. That is a cyber suck off mindset too. They ways. But get back to the cult of these cyber suck offs. They tend to take a point and they said, this is the best. I'm the best who do this. And I'm talking about men and women. You see that? I'm keeping evenly I can. And they say they the best in the world, or I'm this and that. And they got these people up here worshiping them. Yeah, you the best. You the best. But this is a problem. You got other content creators out there that are doing the work. You're not the only one, cyber suck-offs. And I'm talking about men and women. And then sometimes they've been in these panels. Sometimes they be in these chats. And sometimes they don't even want to acknowledge you. Because wherever you say doesn't mean nothing. You just beneath them. But I can tell you this though. At least the number one grinder, I ain't no cyber suck-off. But you are. How do they taste? Cyber suck-off. Tell me how they taste. Because you on them all day. And again, thanks for coming, Sheila. Very much appreciate it. And everybody else in here. Very much appreciate it. And we also see it again, cyber suck-offs and outside of the group too. Outside of these spaces. See, like I said last year, when you start worshiping human beings, something wrong with that picture, y'all. They ain't no different than you. They probably have more money, more opportunities. But they don't take away from you. Right place at the right time, right? That can happen to any of us, right? But not these cyber suck-offs. And you notice they become a copycat. Be a case in point. Like brothers say, hey, these women ain't no good. Yeah, you're right. Women ain't no good. Instead of some women ain't no good. Women. Oh, these men ain't no good. Yeah, girl, these men ain't no good. Instead it says some. You see that? See that? See, I bring both sexes because I know that's what you hear. Now, for me as a black man, that God had helped me be protected through my late parents, I acknowledge what's going on with the women. I do. But at the same time, black women, some of y'all have to understand when you keep on going against the black man, what you doing, you are talking feminist points. You cannot say that I love the black man, but you don't respect his existence. And there are other brothers that's signing up for it too. You're no good either. Switch it up there. Now there are brothers that say, women, you no good, you this and that. There are some. Then you got the women, that's right, that's right. You this such. All I'm just saying, of some conversations, it's got to be balance, must as can. But there are some, again, there are some conversations that is not equal. And I have to acknowledge that. It is. Wherever it is, it's not. But understand this. These cyber suck-offs will play on it. In these spaces and outside these spaces. You even got some that defend some black women that are single mothers. Well and good. I commend the ones who doing the right thing. I commend you. But I will tell you this: there are some single mothers have molest little boys and little girls, and these are facts that we need to talk more about it. Just as we talk about men that molest little girls, and also little boys, we hear about that. But again, you see, I bring to the other side. That is true. Let's be balanced. And when you find out, family, they not want to be balanced about it. These are cyber suck-offs. You know they have a evil intent to make sure that their story, again, that I said a few minutes ago, to keep it going. Like I said it again, like 3 minutes ago, there are some conversations, it's not evenly, it's not balanced. So that means that a person, whoever they go through, they have to be balanced into it. We can't because see, when we bring one sector of the conversation, one sector of language, you're not going to get anywhere. Just as if I tell us as men, when you meet a woman and you talk to her and you tell her, this is what I'm looking for. Then she be, yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to follow along with that. So that means that man had to acknowledge that woman that she in the same thing you are. What's the sense to go and say, "Oh, I take my mind. I ain't gonna deal with you because you just say to say no." Let's get it. Let's get out this cyber suck off. Stop listening to people. That black woman is willing to be part of your vision, to be part of you, and then at the same time be part of her. Y'all work together. You got to go for that. Just as women, just as men, same thing. Right, vice versa. It's got to happen. It's got to evolve. I'm not gonna be here for a long time because I know it's Friday. I want things we gotta do, and I definitely gotta make some calls and stuff. Silly Mind for Life, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Again, you see on the screen, see it. Please donate. We very much appreciate it. Cash App, dollar sign, all in caps, capital JT 53000, and PayPal.me/ all in caps JT Black 53. That be very much appreciated. And then you got some men, because I need to touch on it more. I'm gonna touch on it right now. That be around these women that you know is toxic, but she's spitting evilness of the black man. Just as when you have a man do the same thing, and women do the same thing too. You got men like these men spitting, and they say, "Oh yeah, it's good." No. So, like I said, we gotta be very careful of these cyber suck offs. And then you got some, they could paint a great picture about themselves. They could put a great picture, show, and the ones that showing the truth. Now I'm talking about Sharon, not talking about y'all. But the one, see, this is the thing that we have to be very careful too of these cyber suck-offs, because they're gonna pick a story. They could pick a story, and if it's what they saying, but you know what about the other side? I give you case in point. You know what happened? That young lady got shot by a cop by a few times. Now, there are people say, "Oh, the cop, he shot her some consecutive times," but and then she's swinging the knife. But I'm just saying though, why nobody did not stop her from swinging that knife, and why nobody did not stop that young man kicking that young lady in the head? Not everything is racist. Now, check it out. You hear what I'm saying, right? And I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But let me see how we're gonna flip it on the side. Now, but it doesn't mean that law enforcement is slaughtering us for nothing. It's still happening. See, these cyber suck offs again. They want to keep the rhetoric going to understand. You gotta understand the other side now. I read that another one got shot for nothing somewhere in the Midwest. But some of them cyber suck offs say, "Oh, that person bring it on to them." It's just a small percentage of of. It's a small percentage that cops killing us as people, but there's a lot more having black on black crime. You see, that conversation is not evenly. You just cannot say black on black crime. We got to talk more about that. I agree totally. But we cannot take out the considered slaughter of black people by this law enforcement. We cannot run away from it. We got to see for what it is. And I'm just saying we could talk all of it. But just understand, put each one in a greater perspective. We got to get off the cyber suck off mindset. because they jiving. They want to keep the fume going. You know, a while back. Hold on, family. Just want to see something. A while back, I was talking about my life that what happened to me a few years ago on this channel that I didn't have to, and I got pushed back on. That I'm lying. How you calling this right now? But they fail to understand my life experience. They understand that I'm willing to break the vicious cycle, but they don't want to see that because they was trying to come after me. They tried it, it ain't happen. Because see, we have to understand these cyber suck offs. They just act up just to act up, like spoiled brats. Only the sad thing about it will make them more dangerous. They are grown-ups. You know, one way of thinking, one way of talking. That's what they all about. So imagine that you talk to a person that you know that they hurt you, but they don't even want to acknowledge what they did to you. Or they just say, but you got to understand, you put me in that situation. No, I didn't put you in that situation. You did it deliberately. But they don't want to acknowledge what they did. It's the same thing of these cyber suck offs. They run their mouth on social media. They run their mouth even outside. Long as whatever they pushing, it's okay. See, a cyber suck off, they very selfish within themselves of their humanity. But they don't want to see the next person humanity. Even though that they don't like them, but you guys listen. I don't have to like you. I really don't. Some of y'all, I don't have to like you, but I know that you have your existence. But I will tell you this. But I can tell you one thing about me. I will not engage of a selfish cyber suckle. They ain't bringing nothing to the table, nothing to inspire, nothing to build. All you just bring is cyber suck is destruction, a crumble. You want to step on a person's neck. You just want to rang on them. You want to do whatever you can. You want to flash money. You want to invite certain ones on your panel that you think they are credible. And majority of y'all, you're not. I give you case in point. I chop it up with my brother Ebo Sosa with his wife Nicole. And it was a beautiful experience. Me being single, learn things from them was a beautiful thing. It reminds me of the relationships that I was in before, didn't work out. But if you see them, that's black love. That's commitment. That's lifetime commitment. Just like we here. He been married almost 15 years. Lifetime commitment. And I would like to chop it up with you and your wife one day too, brother She. But see, in these spaces, you even got some that are married. They don't even want to talk about their wife or their husbands. They want to live the single life, but they want to give you pointers. This is what you need to do. But what about your vows? What about your commitment? I see it in Brother She and his wife, and I see it in Brother Ebo Sosa and his wife, Nicole. I see it. I know it. And as for me, as being a single brother, I mean, not no more, but have people know there are love out there in our people. There's people willing to work with themselves. They work among themselves, and they willing to gravitate to that to they mate and make it work as one. Again, if you notice, all the time talking about work with me here, work with me here, work with me here. I make sure the conversation be even. Black man, I know what things you saying about the black woman, and they do all those things. I get it. If you don't like it, stay away. You don't have to. You deserve better. Respect your value. Make sure your valuable is worthy. Black woman. I understand there are some black men ain't like that. All right. So you know what you do? Leave them alone. Get one that respect you. That's it. Don't Don't have that cyber suck off mindset that you're just gonna like be bitter. You're gonna be enraged all the time. Men and women. Because they're gonna try to do whatever they can to suck everything out of you when you're vulnerable. When there's nothing left. See, for me, I can't be around a black woman that wants to hurt me. That her thing in her head wants to destroy me. And that's a conversation that we need to have too. Like again, I'm gonna keep on saying it. There are some conversations it's not gonna be equal, but at the same time, we gotta address it. No. I'm gonna say a few last things and I'm gonna close this out. So, family, what I'm saying is this: that majority of us, I said, in this space, especially in the chat, you want to come of any social media, but especially when we're on YouTube and on Facebook, we want to get some information that improve ourselves and even our families, etc. But we got to be real careful. We have to do a better job. Everything I'm saying goes for me too. We have to do a better job to seek out and to stay away of these cyber suck offs outside the space and inside the space. Because if we don't, we're gonna be a bunch of confused people in this carnival, and they're gonna make fun of us, and that means they winning, and we're gonna be on each other's neck. And that Ferris wheel keep on turning and turning and turning, and make us dizzy, make us forget about it, and all along they suck us away, and they not gonna stop. And we become they laughing wave, they laughing flock. Do we want that? And the content creators, I know some of you mean well, and I'm saying this out of respect. Gotta be real careful how you base your life. You gotta be very careful of what surroundings that you have around you. Because sometimes when you be in the midst of that matter, you're not gonna see things clearly as a person that can see from outside. I have to learn that when I was getting older. And that's what the cyber suck off wants you to do. They want you to be in these matters. They want to keep you confused. They want to try to make you feel that you ain't nothing, but you are. I don't care you have a small channel or a big channel, whatever. Anybody could bring something to the table. So seek out the ones that you feel they can bring something to the table and stick with it. Because these cyber suck offs, they all about hits. They all about hits. They all about they all about money. They all about how many people could roll with them. And when I'm saying this too, that means again, they don't want the conversation to be equal. And when the conversation is not going to be equal, that actually letting you know they don't respect your existence. They don't respect your well-being. They don't even respect the life experience that constructively you have to go through, and you got out of it, make you better with God's help. And we have to understand that. These cyber suck-offs, they work in groups. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. The Mississippi Massacre right there, boy. Thank you so much. Man, Mr. Shelton in the building. But get back what I'm saying is this, that they work in groups. They have these PowerPoints. Now I'm talking about some groups, because there are some groups in this space doing great work. So I'm not talking about them. But there are some groups out there. Or I could say, visual never lie. Have that authentic listening. You gotta see it for what it is. So sometimes, like Brother Big Duke and other people have said to me, and this is actually a reminder, sometimes you gotta be in the clouds. Develop a discipline to be in the clouds. Or sometimes what you could do, you could just put your name in the chat, sit back. And grab yourself some popcorn. Like James Kells said. Shout out to James Kells. He said, buy you a box of popcorn and pop and just look how much the food they made themselves. You know, brothers, stop talking about these women all the time. Do something, get something, get some loving or something, get a hug, do something. Black women, telling the black man all the time, yo, get some D or something, get a hug, do something. The person not willing to be in your business, so what? Do you ever think cyber suck offs? It's not them, it's you. Like I always say, it's a you problem, not a me problem. Oh, snaps. MTG, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Thank you. You caught me on a towards the end. So the ones that came at the end, whatever finished uploading, you always catch on the rewind. But just remember, a cyber suck off, always a copycat. A cyber suck off don't think for themselves. And a cyber suck off always think that their life experience is better than you, that their perseverance is better than you. The movement that they have within their life is better than you, and it's not. Come on, family. And we can't let it happen. So in these spaces, we have to push to have better relationships between the black man and black woman. We also we gotta push whoever is in single, make sure that they get their health straight, and also they can find happiness whatever make they want, goes a man or woman. We gotta talk about to have strong families. That means that the black man and the black woman had to get back and take charge. The black man had to take charge of the household, and the black woman had to work beside him with that. Cannot say always, oh, this not gonna happen, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, if you don't have that certain amount of money, or you don't have this, you cannot get that woman, or you can't get that man. Now, I can't do that. Can't say that. Every situation different, like that. But if you have a person that's willing to work with you, take advantage of that. All right? Because you know why? I know. I thought like ain't no woman gonna work with me. I'm a good person. I don't have this net. Gonna find out. Yup. Bling. Outside social media. So it does happen. Because see, these cyber suck off, they don't want you to be happy. They want to bring into their trap. Oh, why you see that? I told you about the. Nah, don't give them that. Don't give them that admonition. Don't give them that. And sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you, these cyber suckers, they come from toxic families too. I forgot to bring it up in the beginning, but they come from toxic families too. We gotta understand that the patterns and the traits. Oh, thank you, Roger, brother Roger Report. I'm gonna shout out to you. Go and sub to the brother. Thank you so much for to come through. It's the first time. Hoping it could be your last. Cyber suck off is real. Outside social media, inside social media. So the question that we need to ask, men and women, especially black men and black women, do we want to be happy or we want to be around these cyber suck offs to keep us miserable instead of be better in all levels? Roger Report, Sister MTGTV, catch us on a rewind. Please share this out. Very much appreciated. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna come with some more true bangers. I will do a tribute to my late brother Muhammad. It's the one that's coming up soon. He the last yesterday makes a year that he passed. So I'm just gonna have selected people that know Muhammad's the one on the panel, and we're gonna talk about his life and everything. So it's gonna be very moving. So please come to that. There's going to be people that know Muhammad's the one. It's going to be on the panel. So, want y'all to check that out. If I get up early in the morning, I might do the morning talk. I haven't done morning talk in a minute, so I might do that. I'm going to God's willing, I'm going to have a special men's talk. Brother Roger Report. I want you to attend to that. That's up to you. If you had time, we're going to talk about different things. We're going to have fun. Be serious. We're going to have fun. Also, Brother Mace Tagger, we was talking, and I did mention that I'm going to have the #1 GRINDA sports show. I'm bringing it back. I did have a sports show in the past, and deep, deep in my channel. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do that. So got some great stuff. And also I'm gonna start working on do more of my my series that I left off in the past of my channel too. So there's gonna be some good things gonna be coming. So on behalf of my channel, thanks everybody for coming. This is the Underrated Darkness. That's my channel. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Yes, I am. I am the best of the business. My work backs it up and it speaks for itself. And this is Men and Women Stop the Cyber Suck Off. This is the end of it. The ones who come late, again, share this out. Again, Cash App. See it on there. $ capital JT 53000. Also, see it on the PayPal account. PayPal.me / all in cash JT Black 53. I want to thank you so much. Travel safely out there, family. We know how the climate is, so we gotta think smartly. Don't listen to them cyber suck-offs. Again, outside the space and especially inside the space. You can make a choice, but make sure you don't want to be around the ones that want to suck everything out of you and make fun of you. And I'm talking about the man and the woman. So I want to thank y'all so much. Until next time, be safe out there. Have a good night. This one is Ghost.